Human trafficking, in fact, wears many disguises. In some places, it's forced labor. In others, it's modern-day slavery in brothels and factories. But in Punjab, India, it is an industry built on deception. Let me explain. One where traffickers do not hide in the shadows. They operate in plain sight.
Oh dear.
Many calling themselves immigration agents and consultants. This is not a case of abduction. It's a case of engineered desperation. Young men, often from rural Punjab, are paying self-proclaimed agents their life savings, not for legal visas or legitimate work, but for a chance to be smuggled into Europe or North America. You can Google it. These agents pose as problem solvers, gatekeepers to a better life, but in reality, they are traffickers in suits. Families sell land, take out loans, and place their futures in the hands of men who promise visas that do not exist. What follows is the brutal journey. Hidden in trucks, crossing continents through smuggling rings or being abandoned at borders. Others are detained, deported, or forced into exploitative labor. This month, the scale of this racket was exposed when plane loads of undocumented Indians, many from Punjab, were deported from the United States. You can again Google it. Chained at their wrists and ankles like criminals. But these were not criminals actually. They were victims. Victims of a system that profits from their desperation. For years, these traffickers operated unchecked. But now the Punjab police have launched investigations, of course, under human trafficking laws. A special investigation team has been set up to track down these agents, dismantle their networks, and prosecute them. It is a critical step, but one that comes too late for the thousands who have already fallen into the trap. Now, the role of faith. It's from action, from awareness to action now. Faith institutions cannot afford to be bystanders in this crisis. They must act decisively. They must act strategically. Number one, how they can do that, that's exposing the lie. Traffickers thrive on desperation, as I mentioned before. Their business model depends on selling dreams that have no foundation. Gurdwaras, churches, mosques, and temples must become information hubs. Bringing in legal experts, deportees, and law enforcement to warn communities about the realities of illegal migration. A shattered illusion today is better than a ruined life tomorrow. Second, replacing desperation with opportunity. Why does a young person in Punjab believe that paying a trafficker is better than staying home? Because they see no future where they are. This is where faith-based organizations must intervene, not just with charity, but with real solutions. And those solutions are skills, training, microfinance, and investment in local economies. These things must provide alternatives so that migration is a choice, not a necessity. Third, demanding justice. For too long, traffickers have operated with impunity. This must end. Faith leaders must demand tougher penalties for those who exploit migration. Governments must be pressured to expand legal migration pathways, and survivors must be protected, not punished. Faith is a force for change. Faith has moved mountains and challenged empires. It has built movements that shaped history. If it can do that, why can't it dismantle human trafficking? The choices before us are clear. We can wait for the next deportation scandal, or we can act now to shut down the traffickers. We can lament the exodus from Punjab, or we can build real opportunities at home. We can wait for the governments to act, or we can force change ourselves. This is not just about law enforcement, it is about breaking a mindset. One where migration is seen as the only hope. Human trafficking is not just a crime, it's a betrayal of trust, of hope, and of the idea that dignity is a right, not privilege. The question is not whether faith can play a role in ending this. The question is, will we use it effectively? Thank you so much.